When is a Roth conversion strategy right for you and your family? Take your future tax obligations and get rid of them once and for all. A typical family came in to inquire about their future tax obligations once they decided to retire. They were concerned once they started living exclusively on their assets, how much is the government going to take every month? Just like most couples, they built their retirement nest egg within tax-deferred accounts, like their 401ks and IRAs. Unfortunately, our IRS code dictates that any money that is coming out of these accounts will be taxed as ordinary income tax, and to make sure those assets come out, they impose required minimum distributions from all tax-deferred accounts starting at 70. Here is a question we field often. What benefit is there from paying taxes now rather than later, slowly as it is coming out? Besides, if I am in a lower tax bracket not earning my income, I should be paying less in taxes, shouldn't I? You are right. Almost. Sooner or later the embedded taxes will have to be paid either by you, your spouse, or your children beneficiaries. Another consideration is that we are living longer, so as we approach 70, we will indeed are mandated to take out required minimum distributions RMD. This is a fascinating calculation, which only increases in the amount you need to withdraw year over year as you get older. This additional amount of mandatory income will do two things: increase the amount of Social Security benefit that is going to be taxed and increase your effective rate of your overall income. One intrinsic benefit that no one really talks about is the timing of distribution. Usually someone who works with a financial advisor, not any of ours mind you, has their portfolio in the market, either stock or bonds or a combination. Well, historically speaking, there is a bear market. Correction, 3 years out of 10, which means that a person going through retirement usually sees about 10 corrections over the next 30 years, assuming they live to see 100. Why is this important? A basic financial planning principle is to never take money out of an asset as it is declining in value. An easy example is if I have 000 and I lost 00 in the market, and another I have to take 00 in distribution. I am left with 00. Let's say the market regains what it lost. Now I am holding 80, where if I didn't have to take the distribution I would have had 90 in my account. Now could I have taken my distribution, paid the taxes on it, say 5, and invested it to get the swing in the market? Yep, and would have 80. Now this is on 000, multiply this by 500 and there is a much bigger difference. Bottom line, whenever you have to do something, it's usually not in your best interest, not including eating your vegetables. Another tax implication that is rarely mentioned is the impact of other income and how it affects how much Social Security income benefit is taxed. The more IRA money means the more benefit is taxed. So any couple with an RMD could go from paying 0% on the Social Security income to 85%. Effectively, this is known as the tax torpedo, where any dollar made above the third provisional income threshold will be taxed at a rate of 46%. One awesome benefit to converting qualified assets to tax-free assets are the number of years you are paying taxes, and when you have paid up your IRS obligations. Many couples who are building up for retirement like the idea of paying off their mortgage, so they do not have that monthly obligation. Your income taxes are no different. Pay off your bill now. Soon after completing the conversion strategy, they will enjoy tax-free money for the rest of their lives. Let us not forget, when the assets that are going to be distributed to your heirs will not be saddled with tax liabilities. Here is an example of a couple who came in with about 0 in retirement accounts. Through a tax conversion strategy, we converted 70% of their assets over the next 7 years, 60,000 total at 0 year. They still had 40,000 in tax-deferred accounts when the strategy was completed. This couple realized a total tax savings of over 32,000 and an increase of total net worth of 50,000. They gained this much even with an average rate of return of 3.5% and an effective tax rate of 15%. Now, tax-free conversion strategies are not for everyone, even with similar circumstances, assets, and income. There are a lot of variables, and the strategy itself is very complex and should only be handled by tax professionals that are trained specifically for this plan. But as you can plainly see, it is at least worth a look.